I don't replay the night we ended. I don't scroll back through my phone. I just learned how to breathe again in the quiet on my own. You said time will change the feeling, like love just fades if you wait. But some things don't disappear, they just learn how to stay. I moved on without a warning, without a speech, without a sound. You were waiting for a breakdown, I was finding solid ground. You thought I'd still be standing right where you left me before, but I walked past that version, I don't live there anymore. I'm not right where you left me, I'm not holding the door. I don't check for your shadow on the floor anymore. If you thought I was frozen in what we used to be, I'm not right where you left me. I finally moved my feet. You stay. Some lessons only make sense when you walk away. You kept circling the memory like I'd still be there, but I don't live in yesterday. I learned how to go somewhere. I don't need you to notice, I don't need you to see. The strongest kind of healing happens quietly. You thought I'd still be standing right where you closed the door, but I turned that page softly and I don't reread it anymore. I'm not right where you left me, I'm not holding the door. I don't check for your shadow on the floor anymore. If you thought I was frozen in what we used to be, I'm not right where you left me. I finally moved my feet. By how much it hurt. Now I measure progress by what doesn't work. I don't wait for apologies that never arrive. I stopped needing closure to feel alive. Some endings don't need noise, some exits don't need proof. The moment I chose myself, that was the truth. If you came back looking for me, you wouldn't know the place. I rebuilt my future from a different space. I didn't vanish, I didn't break, I just stopped living in yesterday. I'm not right where you left me. Say it slow. I'm not the same person you used to know. What you thought. If you knock, I won't pretend like my heart forgot the end. You had me in your hands once, and you let me slip on purpose. I don't need to make you a villain to admit it wasn't love. I just needed it to be enough, and it never was. So if you're lonely, that's okay. Just don't bring it to my door. I'm not your comfort, I'm not your cure. Not anymore. Stay gone, sweetly, like you meant it all along. Don't come back, sorry, when the silence gets too long. I'm not right where you left me. I'm not waiting on the floor. Stay gone. by reopening the tear I can of the good parts of you, and still protect my ears. I don't need to prove I'm stronger by letting you return. My peace is not a lesson you can learn when it burns. So if you're lonely, that's okay, just don't bring me to my door. I'm not your comfort, I'm not your cure. I'm a late May queen. If you ever miss me, remember I didn't disappear. I just stopped living in your most, in your fear. Not easy, grandson. Temporary weak. Stay gone, sweetly say it clear. I'm not right when you ask me. I'm not here. Don't come back. Sorry when the silence gets too long. Stay gone, sweetly. I moved on, kanyanga. Stay gone, stay gone. I'm in the same city, different life, same moon, but my chest feels light. I used to beg for you to choose, now I choose me and it's the truth. I start replaying what I should have said, start writing endings in my head. Some world is just a lesson, and I finally learned it. I don't need revenge, I don't need a win, I just need it out so I could begin. Right place, you, me. I don't fit your memory. If you try, come back. You'll meet my boundaries. I'm not right. place. Lumi. Yogi sa Lumi som sa free. I kept my softness, kept my heart. I just stopped handing it to the wrong arms. I'm not bitter, I'm awake enough to change. You can't fake. You'll look for the old version of me, the one who'd wait and fold. But she grew up in the silence, and she's not for sale anymore. I don't need revenge, I don't need owing. I just need it out so I could begin right place. Move me, I don't see your memory. If you try, come back to me, my boundaries. I'm not right where you left me. I'm not what you assume. Right place. Move me, I finally found room. Yogi's your seas are kissed. I used to measure love by effort, by how much I could endure. Now I measure love by safety, by what feels clean and sure. I don't taste closure like it's oxygen to breathe. I found the steadier kind of power in the way I speak to me. If you hear this, how do you feel it? Let it teach you to let it cost your self-respect to be true. I want your used to shake when he pulled away, like his silence had something to say. I would fill in every blank until I couldn't feel my face. Now your silence is just that silence, and I don't build homes in it. I don't call confusion romance. I don't call fear commitment. I don't need a reason to set me free. I just need my heartbeat to feel like me. I'm a solid ground girl. I don't fall for the fog. I don't chase a maybe. I don't beg for a call. If you can't meet me steady, then you can't meet me at all. I don't roll the dice, solid ground. I stop translating in your mixed signals. Stop making art out of crumbs. Love shouldn't feel like a riddle. Love shouldn't make you numb. I kept my softness, kept my light. Just changed who gets the key. You don't get to store my peace and call it chemistry. I don't need a reason to set me free. I just need my heartbeat to feel like me. I'm a solid ground girl. I don't fall for the fog. I don't chase a maybe. I don't beg for a call. If you can't meet me steady, then you can't meet me at all. My forever. If you're waiting for me to break, you'll be waiting a long time. I build my peace like a foundation, brick by brick, line by line. Not easy, gone, yeah. I'm strong now, not loud, not cold, just solid in my bones. Solid ground bird. I passed our old place on my way. Didn't flinch, didn't praise. To feel like a wound, now it's just a street name. I remember how I used to beg for one more try. Now I watch that memory like a car pass by. I don't romanticize what didn't hold. I don't call it fate if it left me cold. I walked past us like it was nothing, like I didn't spend a year trying to keep it running. I walked past us and I didn't freeze. I'm not where you left me. I finally moved my feet. Gina got so I moved on. I walked past us. I moved on. 한걸음 또 한걸음. Step by step. I don't go back. I don't go back. You'll tell yourself I'm doing fine, like it's luck, like it's time. But it was choice after choice in the quiet of my mind. I had to grieve the version of me that thought love meant pain. Now I keep my heart and I don't feel ashamed. I don't romanticize what didn't hold. I don't call it fate if it left me cold. I walked past it like it was nothing, like I didn't spend a year trying to keep it running. I walked past it and I didn't freeze. I'm not where you left me. I finally moved my feet. Gina got so I moved on. I walked past us. I used to measure distance by how much it hurt. Now I measure progress by what doesn't work. I don't wait for apologies that never arrive. I stop needing closure to feel alive. If you came back looking for me, you wouldn't know the place. I rebuilt my future from a different space. No museum for our past, just a quiet goodbye at last. I walked past this. Say it slow. I'm not where you left me. I had to go. I walked past us and I didn't freeze. I'm not where you left me. I finally moved my feet. Gina, yes, sir. I moved on. I walked past us. 한 걸음 또 한 걸음. I walked past past us. 한 걸음 또 한 걸음. Your message popped up like a test, like, do you miss me dressed as hay? I felt my body do that thing where it forgets the pain. You always knew the soft spot, the time of night I'd cave. But I'm not that girl anymore. I learned to save myself. I don't owe you a doorway back. I don't owe you my nervous habit. Leave it unread, let it sit. Let the silence do what your words never did. I'm not your comfort when you feel alone. Leave it unread, I'm not your once you had me fully, you treated it cheaply. Now you get distance. You want forgiveness without the work, a shortcut to my heart. But I'm done rebuilding bridges for people who burn them for sport. I don't owe you the doorway back. I don't owe you my nervous habit. Leave it on red, let it sit. Let the silence do what your words never did. I'm not your comfort when you feel alone. Leave it on red, I'm not your melancholic. I won't wait, no I won't go. I used to think love meant answering no matter what it costs. Now I know love can be boundaries and still be soft. I can't care from far away and never reopen the one. That's growth, even if you don't approve. If you meant it, you'd show it, not type it at 2 a.m. I'm not a patch for your loneliness. I'm not your just a friend. I ain't it good, I'm done. I set my peace on fire, light, and I'm not coming back tonight. Leave it on red, see it clear, I'm not returning to what I heard. Like the silence do what your words never did. Leave it on red, I'm not your home. If she honestly, I won't read it. No, I won't go. 그대로 둬. Leave it on red. You kept me on and we'll see, like love was a maybe. I tried to be patient, but patience turned to bleeding. You'd hold my hand and let go, like you like the control. I kept calling it complicated, but it was just cold. I don't want halfway, I don't want unsure, I don't want a love that needs a cure. No more maybe, no more someday, no more holding my breath for you to stay. If it's not a yes, it's a no for me. No more maybe, I choose clarity, rock shitty, clearly I choose me. Rock shitty, no more, I'm out the door. No more maybe. I used to shrink my needs so you wouldn't leave. Now I speak them plain and I let you be. You wanted all my softness with none of the weight, but love isn't a discount, love isn't a game. I don't want halfway, I don't want unsure, I don't want a love that needs a cure. No more maybe, no more someday, no more holding my breath for you is wisdom to protect my time. I'm not asking for a miracle, I'm asking for real. If you can't meet me steady, then you can't meet me here. You come back with excuses, save them for yourself. I don't want a love that lives on a shelf. I know now, peace is a full sentence, and mine is no, no, or maybe. Say it loud. If it's not a yes, I'm walking out. I won't twist myself to make you stay no more, baby. I choose my name. Park City, clearly I choose me. Park City. Look at me on maybe. I didn't need the perfect line, didn't need to win a goodbye. I didn't need a final scene to prove that I survived. You wanted a big moment, a dramatic end, but I'm not performing for someone who left. I used to practice what I'd say, like words could make you stay. Now I don't waste a breath on someone halfway. I'm better without the speech, better without the fight, better without the late night. Can we try? I didn't need closure to cut the thread. I'm better without the speech, I said it in my head. Goodness, I ended, and I kept my peace. Tell people we grew apart like it was even from the start, but you were 1 foot out and I was holding all the weight. I stay loyal to the idea, you stay loyal to the exit. So I stopped begging for a person who didn't want to be present. I used to practice what I'd say, like words could make you stay. Now I don't waste a breath on someone halfway. I'm better without the speech, better without the fight, better without the late night. Can we try? I didn't need closure to cut the thread. I'm better without the speech, I said it in my head. Goodness, so I did, and I kept my peace. me. Don't make it my job again. I'm not your rescue, I'm not your maybe we can. Eyes are shield, I rest now. No more explaining my words, no more rewriting the hurt. Killed my peace. Better without the speech. I didn't post it, didn't hint, didn't turn my pain into content. I just sat with it minute by minute until my chest stopped trying to sprint. You were waiting for me to collapse, to call you crying in the rain. But I learned how to hold myself without making it a scene. You thought healing had to be loud, to be real, to be true. But the strongest kind of growth is what nobody sees you do. I heal in silence, no spotlight, no sign. No, look what you did, just me and my life. If you think I'm still breaking, you don't know me at all. I heal in silence, and I stand up tall. Na 혼자 도 돼. I'm fine alone. I heal in silence. 조용히 I rise. 천천히 I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't need you to feel bad. I don't need a sorry that's right. I don't need to win the story. I just mean my mornings are back. I stopped checking for your shadow on the floor by the door. I stopped making room for someone who didn't show up anymore. You thought healing had to be loud, to be real, to be true. But the strongest kind of growth is what nobody sees you do. I heal in silence, no spotlight, no sign. No, look what you did, just me and my life. If you think I'm still breaking, you don't know me at all. I hear in silence, and I stand up tall. 나 혼자도 돼. I'm fine alone. I hear in silence. I used to measure progress by how much I could endure. Now I measure it by peace. eyes by what feels clean and sure. I don't taste closure like it's oxygen to breathe. I found a steady kind of love and the way I care for me. If you came back looking for me, you missed me by a mile. Not 'cause I disappeared, I just changed my life around. I cheek your eye protects me. No applause, no proof, just quiet healing. That's the truth. Stand up tall, 나 혼자도 돼. I'm fine. I hear in silence. 조용히 I rise. I hear in silence. 조용히 I rise. I heal in silence. I keep your name in my notes app, like a habit I don't admit. One line turns to a paragraph, then I stare at it, then I quit. I used to send the second I felt it, like my heart had no brakes. Now I let the feeling finish before it turns into a mistake. 'Cause you don't get my truth on demand, you don't get access to who I am. If it costs my peace, it's too expensive. I learned that drafts I never send, words I don't release. I don't need a reply to finally get sleep. You don't get my softness, like a prize you win. So I leave it in the drafts and I breathe again. Bonesiana, I won't send it, no I won't press send. Jiwa, jiwa, one more line. No I, this time I let it fade. You'd read my honesty like a threat, turn my feelings into a debate, make me explain the obvious until I hated the shape. I'm done translating my own heart to someone who listened part-time. If you wanted to know me, you would've made the time. 'Cause you don't get my truth on demand, you don't get access to who I am. If it costs my peace, it's too expensive. I learned that yes, I never send words I don't release. I don't need a reply to finally get sleep. You don't get my softness, like a prize you win. So I leave it in the drops and I breathe again. Bonesiana, I won't send it, no I won't press send. I used to think silence meant weakness, like I was losing if I didn't speak. Now I know silence can be power when it protects me. I don't need closure from your mouth, I don't need proof you cared. I just need my life to feel like mine, and it's getting there. You feel the window where I live, all that where my chest feels calm. I care sing it to the wrong arms. Now he's taking Shana. I'm okay now. No headline, no one last time. Just me choosing me softly. Steps I never said. One more line. Drafts I never send. Drafts I drafts I never send. Drafts I never drafts I never send. Drafts I never send. Jua, Jua, one no lie. Jua, Jua. Drafts I keep your name in my notes. I keep your name in my notes. I keep your name in my notes. I keep your name. much more than you loved me. Got one foot out like it made you free. I used to read your silence like a sign, like he's just scared, like he'll be on time. But I was doing all the holding. You were just there when it felt easy. You called it time and called it stress. I called it what it is, less. I don't want half a heart, half a try. I don't wanna beg to be prioritized. No door left open, no key in the frame, no maybe later, no games with my name. If you want me, show up. If you don't, you don't. So I closed it gentle, and I kept it closed. Still cannot, but I won't. No door left open, and either door I got. I won't go back. Joy only I let go, jumps only I move on. Kept it close. You kept my number like a safety net, like I'd still be there when you regret you'd vanish and reappear with I miss you once the coast was clear. But I'm not your comfort on demand. I'm not a place you visit when you can't stand yourself. I don't need a reason you can't explain. I don't need to turn hurt into blame. I just need my life to feel like mine, not a waiting room for your mind. No door left open, no key in the flame, no maybe later, no games with my name. If you want me, sure. If you don't, you don't. So I closed it gently, and I kept it closed. You cannot, but I won't. No door left open, not even more good I got. I won't go back. I used to make excuses for you, like love not being bulletproof. Now I see it simple, plain. Love shouldn't feel like I'm asking to be chosen. I don't replay the last fight, I don't rewrite it at night. Some exits don't need fireworks, some endings just need trouble. 'Cause you come back looking for me, you'll find the lights are out. Not 'cause I'm broken, 'cause I move my life around. Not a secure, I learn pieces of boundary, not a word. And I won't trade it for your temporary love. No door left open, say it slow. No, just this once. No, where did you go? If you want it, you show up. That's the rule, and you didn't. So I chose my truth. I kept it closed. You cannot, but I won't. No door left open, I'm already home. Joy only I let go. No door left open, no door left open. Joy only I let go. The door left open. You treated love like an app you could close, swipe away when it asked you to grow. You said, give me space, like I was the problem. So I gave you distance and solved it. You thought I'd stay on the shelf, like a song you could play when you felt alone. But I'm not your background, I'm not your home screen. You can't pause me, you can't save me for later. I'm not a maybe, I'm not a see you someday favor. If you left me mid-sentence, that's where it ends. You can't pause me, I'm already in motion. I don't stop, I'm not your option. I don't check for your car on my street, I don't flinch when your name repeats. You had chances, you had time, you just like me on mute, on the side. You thought I'd stay on the shelf, like a song you could play when you felt alone. But I'm not your background, I'm not your home screen. You can't pause me, you can't save me for later. I'm not a maybe, I'm not a see you someday favor. If you left me mid-sentence, that's where it ends. You can't pause me, I'm already in motion. 난 멈추지 않아, I don't stop, I'm not your option. We've got this beat set with it, don't call me just to fix it. Not easy, oh, no, 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 cause you'd ask you to disappear. You can't pause me, sacred. You can't shelf my life and interrupt my peace. I'm on to the other. You can't pause me. I'm on to the other. I'm on to the other. I didn't slam the door, I didn't shout, I just started explaining and walked out. You were waiting for a scene from me, but I left you with the quiet, honestly. I used to beg for tell me what's wrong. Now I don't need answers to move on. I don't hate you, I just changed. That's the kind of truth you can't erase. You thought I'd come back like a habit, like I always did. But I don't miss the version of me that kept forgiving it. I took the quiet exit, no tears for show, no last message. No, can we talk? still be there when you regret. But I don't live in just in case. I don't keep my heart in a holding place. I'll learn to breathe without the weight, without you soon and not today. Funny how the world gets wide when you stop shrinking to survive. You thought I'd come back like a habit, like I always did. But I don't miss the version of me that kept forgiving you. I took the quiet exit, no tin for show, no last message. Can we talk? You'll feel me gone in the empty space. We thought I'd wait. I took a quiet exit and I didn't break. I just chose my peace over your delay. If you look for me, you won't find what you left behind. Joy only goodness saw. I ended it quietly. I ended it quietly. I ended it quietly. If you say you changed, I hope it's true. Just don't make it my job to prove. Now he's another thank you. No more, almost no more, maybe. I'm not available. The quiet say it clear, no last sentence for you in here. You feel me gone in the empty space. We thought I'd wait. I took the quiet exit and I didn't break. I just chose my peace for your delay. If you look for me, you won't find what you left behind. Joy only goodness so. I ended it quietly. 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 I don't check your stories in the dark. I don't do them maybe in my heart. I was dying for a sign back then. Now I sleep like I don't need to win. You used to say just give it time, like time was always on your side. But I watched it teach me something else, how to choose myself quiet. You wanted me waiting by the screen, like I'd fold if you finally spoke. But I learned a different kind of peace in the seconds you never run. I'm not on red, I'm not on standby. I'm not that girl you keep in the back of your mind. If you come back with, hey, you up, I won't answer like I used to. I'm not on red, I'm not half here. I don't live in your late night disappear. You can type my name could return when you got lonely. I'm not angry, I'm just done. I don't chase closure like a drug. I found my footing without a scene. Messed the part you'll never see. You wanted me waiting by the screen. You're like I'd fold if you finally spoke. But I learned a different kind of peace. I don't need you to regret. I don't need a perfect ending. The strongest kind of healing is when nobody claps for it. If you came back looking for me, you'd miss me by and by. Oh, I rebuild my future quietly.